the people asked, who are we blaming for the modern child, the feeling of entitlement?
Oof, man.
Deep.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna say the parents, cause I'm a parent. My child is 20, going on 21. So when I always say, because the kids are they feel like they're entitled, is because we don't want us growing up. We missed out on mad stuff. Well, we feel like we missed out on mad stuff. When other kids got G's, or other kids can go here, we can't go here. So then now we become parents and we have kids. I don't want my kid to feel like that.
She gonna have them J's.
Yeah. You gonna get, really, they spoil you as heck. Us growing up,
we had to go through.
This is my brother, cause we wasn't spoiled, and I know you wasn't spoiled.
You know the vibes. Shout out to mom too.
They don't know that. We don't know that spoil feeling. Now these kids, I don't want you to. We spoil you. What's the saying, Chef? You know the saying. What's the saying, Chef? Oh man, the joint me and you always talk about.
As far as what?
The YouTube joint me and you always talk about with the parent and with the son, the dad, and the grandparent. He said he gonna come back to be walking again.
Like basically what he was saying was,
right, there you go.
Strong men create easy times. Mm-hmm. Easy times create weak men. Mm-hmm. Weak men create tough times.
Mm.
So basically, you know,
and that cycle repeats itself every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like it definitely repeats itself, but that's why he said we got to start creating warriors.
Right. That's why I put my post today was for my son. I want to create a warrior.
Right.
Know what I mean? So my baby girl, I made weak. Huh?
That went over a lot of people's heads.
Yeah, I know you caught it. I know you caught it. But you know, my kid, I made weak. My first one, I made weak because I don't want you to go through what I went through as a kid.
Right.
So when she have a kid, she gonna say the same thing, and then eventually the circle gonna repeat itself.
Right.
Oh, I don't have what my dad had. Now I gotta be back walking again.
Right.
My dad walked. My son drove. My son flew. Then now we back walking again.
And I ain't even deep down.
That comes with war.
Right. It comes with war. That's what I say. That's why I posted. I'm creating a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
But like she said, it went over.
One thing about a warrior's always gonna fight.
Right. I want to create a warrior.
Fight, so.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, I think it's the parents' fault. You know what I mean? And I'll put my blame on how I feel like my kids are entitled. Even though they'll say, I'm not entitled, but y'all are entitled. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even know what entitlement mean. Right. I mean, these kids don't even know what that mean for real.
So you ain't blame like legislation, laws and all that?
That got probably a part of it too.
Like my cousin was telling me about a Indian dude. He caught his daughter with some dude in his house. They both 16, and he disciplined his daughter. Mm-hmm. But he wound up going to jail. He just was crying like, I don't know what the hell I did wrong.
I'm just disciplining.
I disciplined my daughter for her, you know.
Oh yeah, it's the laws. It's the laws because now we can't discipline the kids no more. We can't. Yeah. So is the laws a part of it too?
Yeah.
It is the laws because now if I hit my kid, I'm going to jail.
Yeah. And the kids know that.
Right.
Was the one that.
Right.
Man, and then it was like back in the day, like your mother and your father could instill fear in you without.
Go ahead and call the police.
Go ahead and talk about that. You said that about you. I'm instilling fear.
You won't even make it to that phone.
It's the fear of love. It's not the fear of like hatred. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like today's world is so I guess. Dumbfounded on hatred. That's all they care about is actually instilling fear when it comes to hatred and not love. Like think about it when you got your behind whipped, when you got your butt whipped. You know, your parents said, "Hey, listen, I don't want to do this to you, but I love you more than you. So you're gonna have to understand and get this through your head that hey, you're gonna be your own destructor. Keep it up."
Right.
And I learned about that. I learned about that not to say very young, but 18 years old. I got into it with my mom and my stepdad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're just talking. I got into it. My mom said, "Well, go stay with your dad then." Then I went to my dad's house. I never went to school for like 3 days. Joker then said, "Yo, go get up and go to school. Get in the shower." He just let me sleep for 3 days straight. I said, ain't no structure here.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, I'm sorry. I need to come back home. I mean,
This ain't right over here.
It's not right over here. I know. I
know right from wrong.
I know right from wrong. I know right. So then, like that entitlement. If I was growing up in this day and age, I would stay at my pop crib.
School, yeah, move.
My pop ain't give a fuck. He don't have a degree or a college, even a high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
He just like, yo, bro, my son here.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want to go to school. He don't want to go to school.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But my mom made sure. And so I'm happy for that.
Right.
So like you said, really it's the parents, for real. And the laws, but I think parents at the end of the day, man.
Yeah. Everything.
I think it's parents at the end of the day, because still you can control what your household going through. We got our ass whipped at the crib. Even if I say, yo, I'm going to Dyfus, my mom ain't call them then. Mm-hmm. Now, if our kids say, I'm calling Dyfus, we scared. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, I remember. I was acting up.
It's us.
One time, and my mom actually took me to the Dyfus joint. She took me over there.
She was bad as heck.
Like, she took me over there and just stepped outside and was like, "Go ahead, get out." And I literally was like, boo-hooing, like, hell no.
Where we gonna go?
What am I do?
Right. So
I
it's
remember one time I remember running away from home and just rethought about it, like, where the hell
cold out here.
Right. So like me staying at my dad's house was like a running away. Me and my mom got into it. I know my dad, man, we good. There was just too much freedom. Yo, go to the liquor store for me. Go to the liquor store. But I'm still in high school.
Get this brew, my boy.
Alright, but I'm going to the liquor store for my dad's my pop. Yo, make sure you leave me 3 brews in the refrigerator. Don't drink my whole 6 either. Alright. Call my homies. Yo, I got 3 brews in a pint. No cap, bro.
So listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna take it from the viewpoint the person without any children.
Right.
It always stems from the root. So yeah, I agree.
Nah, it's the parents, man. At the end of the day, it's the parents. It's the parents.
So and part of it is the parents not even taking into account, because see, parents be having situations. So it'd be like y'all don't even take into account the thing that y'all put on this earth when y'all going through your situation sometimes. And we human, so we can't be perfect all the time, but that affects the child in a bigger way than the parent even knows, because the parent's actually going through the motion and the child going through another motion. You see what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from the child perspective.
Right.
So, and that's what it is. So we as parents, I think we need the community more. Get together. They should have classes, or people should not. Everything ought to be defined as classes, but we should get together. We go to get together at parties and shit.
Right.
Get together to talk about plans for the children that's lost. Yeah. Let's talk about.
Because the laws ain't on our side, though.
So if we don't help change, see, the only reason we got these laws, we follow them, is because we're not together. We're not united. So we just, they want to separate us. They got to separate it now. We're going to follow their command, because we're not strong enough to do nothing. And we're not smart enough to get together. So
Village.
that's the whole deal. That's what I'm referencing.